Feeling lost in the twilight years, Arthur, once vibrant, now watches life pass him by, grieving the man he used to be. But a visit from his granddaughter, a young journalist, changes everything. Discover how Arthur transforms from a forgotten relic to a vital storyteller, finding purpose and joy in sharing the untold chapters of his life. Learn to embrace your own story and find value in every stage of life. Arthur sat by the window, watching the world outside his reach. The park, once his playground, now mocked him with its vibrancy, a place for younger legs and stronger hearts. At 80, he felt like a forgotten relic, his best stories already told. His hands trembled as he reached for a glass of water, a small struggle mirroring the larger battle against time. He missed the man he used to be, a shadow of strength fading into the twilight of his years. Grief for his fading self weighed heavily on his heart. One afternoon, the doorbell chimed, a gentle interruption to his solitude. It was Sarah, his granddaughter, a young journalist with a spark in her eyes and a notebook in her hand. She carried the promise of connection, a bridge to the world he felt he had lost. "Grandpa," she said, her voice a mix of frustration and affection. "I'm writing an article about the town's history, but the old records are gone." Arthur's eyes twinkled. He held a treasure no library could offer: memories. "The library doesn't have memories," Arthur replied, a spark igniting in his gaze. He was more than an old man. He was a living archive, a keeper of tales untold. He invited her closer, and with a voice that carried the weight of years, he began to weave stories of the town's past, tales that breathed life into forgotten corners. He told her of the park's wild beginnings, when it was a marshland untamed. He painted vivid pictures of Jacob Miller, who fought to save the oldest oak, battling the town council to preserve its majesty. Arthur chuckled, recalling tales of Jacob's defiance, a spirit that resonated across the years. Sarah's pen flew across the page, capturing the essence of his vibrant memories. He recounted the story behind the cracked pavement on Main Street, a scar from a forgotten fire he had witnessed as a young boy, a testament to the town's resilience. Sarah's eyes widened, captivated by the stories that no textbook could ever capture. This was history lived and breathed, a connection to the past through the heart of a storyteller. In that moment, Arthur felt a shift within himself. His grief began to dissipate, replaced by a profound sense of purpose, a new chapter unfolding in his life. His mind was no longer a prison of fading memories, but a vast library waiting to be explored, a treasure trove to be shared with those who listened. "Grandpa, you're a treasure," Sarah exclaimed, her voice filled with warmth. "You've given me everything I needed and so much more." Arthur chuckled, a sound of relief and joy escaping his lips. "My body may be tired, but my stories, those I can still give." From that day forward, Arthur embraced his role as the storyteller, the guardian of a living history. Each visit from Sarah brought new purpose and connection. Arthur no longer saw himself as frail. He was vital, his stories weaving a tapestry of the past for those willing to listen. Each question from Sarah was a spark, igniting memories long dormant. Each answer a gift, shared with love and wisdom. In the quiet strength of his memory, Arthur found a new kind of freedom, a liberation from the confines of his aging body. His grief softened, replaced by the knowledge that his worth extended beyond his physical form, resonating in the hearts of those who listened. Through his stories, Arthur remained vital, alive in the memories of others, immortal in the legacy he shared with the world. One day, a group of young students visited Arthur, eager to learn about the town's history from someone who had lived it. His eyes twinkled with excitement. He told them about the old candy store that used to be on the corner, where he bought sweets as a child, and the legendary baseball games in the park. The students hung on his every word, their faces lit up with curiosity and wonder, as Arthur brought the past to life with his vibrant stories. One student asked, "Mr. Arthur, what is the most important thing you've learned in your long life?" Arthur paused, a thoughtful expression on his face. "The most important thing," Arthur said, "is to remember, to share, and to keep the stories alive, because every story is a part of who we are." Inspired by Arthur's words, Sarah started a community project to record the stories of other elderly residents in town, ensuring their voices would not be forgotten. The town flourished with a newfound appreciation for its history, as each story added colour and depth to the collective memory, fostering a stronger sense of belonging. Arthur, once burdened by the weight of his years, now felt lighter than ever, his heart filled with the joy of knowing he had made a difference in the world. He realised that ageing was not about losing, but about gaining wisdom, gaining perspective, and gaining the chance to leave a lasting legacy. And so Arthur became known as the Story Keeper, a testament to the enduring power of memories, the strength of the human spirit, and the beauty of a life well lived.